Hi everyone, welcome to the final session of the Foundation Math SAC Finance. Today we're just going to make a report. We're going to put it all together. So hopefully you've started it as you went along. So the first thing you need to do is collate your data into the report. Your report should include the name of the occupation as a heading. So I've already started this the last day. So if you come up here, Finance Assessment Bus Driver. Second thing it asked me to do is description of the occupation. I have a very basic description here. You're going to have a rubric as well, so you hopefully have a bit more than that. Next thing it asks you to do is examples of the yearly, fortnightly, weekly, and hourly salary. So hopefully you've just written down as you went along. I did not. So I'm going to have to go on pay scale Australia. Annual salary. I'm going to type in bus driver. So my hourly salary is $25.75. So if I go back to this sheet, hourly wage, $25.79. Weekly wage, weekly, fortnightly, etc. Okay, so weekly wage, I'm going to calculate that in a second. Fortnightly wage, and annual wage. For the annual wage, you can just go here, show salary. So this is my annual wage, 58,000, etc. I'm going to make that much smaller. $5,849.4. And for my weekly wage, I just take that number, that 58,000, and I divide it by 52. So that's $124.88. And then for my fortnightly wage, I just multiply that by 2. Multiply the weekly wage by 2 because it's 2 weeks in a fortnight, and the answer is 2249.76. Then you need to, next thing it asks me to do is to add a detailed budget. For the detailed budget, you just take your budget from here. I'm just going to do it like this. Use the snipping tool. Got the snipping tool. Copy. And put it in here. So I'm going to go weekly budget. That's my weekly budget. Next thing it asks me to do is a list of deductions for the occupation, which I've already done here from before. Possible tax deductions are done there. Next thing it asks me to do is a tax return that shows the breakdown of the taxable income. So tax return that shows the breakdown of taxable income. So I've already done this. So I'm going to put that down at the bottom because that asks for the bottom. So it says the taxable tax payable, so pay as you go was that. I used that, calculate the last day. Next thing it asked me to do is a calculation of the tax that will be charged on this income. Okay, so the taxable income was actually this number. So if I go to the screen here, taxable income, that amount. Tax payable. Next it asks me is the tax payable. Tax return, showing the taxable calculation of how much tax would be charged. Again, I did that the last day. So that was from the last day. That was how much should be charged. I'm going to make that the same size as everything else. Home delivery. Next thing it asked me to do is some deductions, which again I've done since the last day. Calculation of list of deductions. Okay, so sorry. So the deductions are here, but as well as the list, I've also actually got some number in with them. So there's actually numbers. And then when I ran the thing the last day, it told me this was how much tax I'd actually get back. So I'd actually get some money back on my tax return. In the last step, it tells me a table of a car loan, okay? So this isn't in the form of a table. I'm actually running out of time because I need to go to briefing. However, you would need to put this in a table. It would be pretty easy. You just put it in a converted table here and put the exact same amount of information, okay? I will show you how to make the graph just before I go. The graph is, what's it say to do? A graphical representation of the taxable portion of the income, okay? So if I had a taxable portion of the income, so this is how much I earned. While new. So I earned $58,000. That's how much I earned, 58,000. This is here's how much tax I should have paid. I should have paid this much, so I'm going to put that in my calculator. 10,557.55. However, when I did my tax, the reason I couldn't figure out the last day, the reason there was so much money back in your taxes, last year the tax rules were changed. A lot of people got a big refund. So normally wouldn't get that much with that much deductions, but last year was different. So I'll take away this bit here, because this is how much I actually got back from the tax man. 11388.721. My answer is 1689.83. Okay, so therefore, my take-home pay, if I look at that, my take-home pay is 58494 minus 9168.83. That's my answer. So essentially, I earned this much. 93,439. So this is how much I actually got into my pocket. So take home pay. So net pay, let's call net pay. And this is tax. And I'm just going to do a insert chart, pie chart of that. Pay summary. Pay 2018, 2019. Obviously, copy and paste that graph. Copy, paste. Again, like I said, I'm running out of time. So the only difference here is that you need to put this into a chart. Pretty easy to put it into a chart. I'm going to have a rubric for you guys. That's it for today. Best of luck. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.